Have you ever found yourself eating something because it's labeled heart healthy, only to feel worse afterward? Bloated, sluggish, or even a little off? You're not alone. Many seniors over 65 are trying their best to eat right, avoid medications, and stay active. But what if some of the very foods you've been told are good for your heart are actually making it weaker? It's not your fault. For decades, we've been told that certain foods are healthy based on outdated science or clever marketing, but your body isn't the same at 25 as it is at 65. And your heart? It has different needs now. What once helped it may now silently be hurting it, and that's a truth not many people are talking about. So today, we're going to break through the confusion. In this video, you'll discover 6 so-called healthy foods that could be sabotaging your heart health after 65. You'll learn why they can be harmful, how they affect aging bodies differently, and most importantly, what to eat instead to protect your heart and feel more alive. Let's start with the first one, and trust me, you won't see this coming. Whole wheat bread. Yes, even the healthy kind. You've probably heard this before. Ditch white bread, eat whole wheat. And for years that made sense. Whole grains are supposed to have more fiber, vitamins, and keep your blood sugar stable. But here's the thing, your body changes after 65. As you age, your digestive enzymes slow down, your insulin sensitivity decreases, and your cardiovascular system becomes more vulnerable to inflammation. And while whole wheat bread may have a slight edge over white bread in terms of nutrients, it's still packed with refined carbs and often spikes blood sugar levels just as fast. Those rapid spikes, they force your pancreas to pump out more insulin, which stresses your blood vessels over time. High insulin also promotes fat storage around your organs, especially around your heart. And don't be fooled by labels like multigrain or 12-grain. These breads often have added sugars, preservatives, and emulsifiers that extend shelf life, but silently inflame your arteries. Even heart-healthy brands can contain ingredients that strain your system. If you love bread, don't worry. You don't have to give it up entirely. Opt instead for sprouted grain breads like Ezekiel bread, which are easier to digest and lower on the glycemic index. Or try rye bread with no added sugars. And always read the ingredients list. You want actual grains, not a chemistry experiment. Low-fat yogurt. The sneaky sugar trap yogurt seems like the perfect food, right? Calcium for your bones, probiotics for your gut. And if it's low-fat, that must mean it's good for your heart, right? Not quite. Low-fat yogurt is one of the biggest scams in the grocery store for seniors trying to eat clean. When manufacturers strip out the fat, they almost always add sugar, sometimes 5 to 6 teaspoons per serving to make up for the taste. That sugar spikes your blood glucose, increases triglycerides, and contributes to chronic inflammation, a major enemy of your arteries. Even worse, many of these yogurts are loaded with artificial sweeteners or starch-based thickeners that can disrupt your gut microbiome. And a disrupted gut has been linked to everything from irregular heart rhythms to high blood pressure. Now, don't throw out all your yogurt just yet. What your heart really wants is full-fat plain yogurt, preferably Greek or Icelandic style. It's higher in protein, lower in sugar, and the healthy fats actually help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like D and K2, both essential for artery health. If you need a little sweetness, add your own fruit or a drizzle of raw honey. That way, you control the sugar, not the manufacturer. Vegetable oils, the silent artery damager. This one shocks almost everyone. Canola, soybean, corn, sunflower oil, they're all marketed as heart-healthy alternatives to butter. Or lard. They're even in those margarine spreads with the heart logo on the label. But the truth? These oils may be doing more harm than good, especially after 65. Most of these oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which in excess can throw your body's inflammation response out of balance. While omega-6s are essential in small amounts, the modern diet has created a massive imbalance. Too much omega-6, not enough omega-3. And that imbalance contributes to chronic inflammation of the heart and blood vessels. What's worse, many of these oils are chemically processed using heat and solvents like hexane, and then deodorized to remove the chemical smell. This processing creates oxidized fats and trans fats, both proven to increase the risk of heart disease. And here's the kicker. These oils are everywhere, in salad dressings, in healthy frozen meals, even in foods that claim to be non-GMO or organic. You might be cooking your stir-fry in what amounts to slow-acting heart poison. So what should you use instead? Go back to the classics. Extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and cold-pressed coconut oil are all heart-friendly and far less inflammatory. They're stable at cooking temperatures and full of antioxidants your aging heart craves. Now that we've covered bread, yogurt, and oils, you might be looking at your kitchen with new eyes. But don't worry, this isn't about restriction. It's about awareness. Once you understand how these foods affect your heart after 65, you can make better choices, feel stronger, and maybe even reduce your need for medications down the road. Oatmeal packets. A sugar bomb in disguise, oatmeal is often seen as a go-to heart-healthy breakfast. High in fiber, low in fat, good for cholesterol, right? Well, yes, if you're eating plain, slow-cooked oats. But if you're over 65 and reaching for those convenient flavored oatmeal packets each morning, you might be doing more harm than good. Here's why. Most instant oatmeal packets are loaded with added sugars. Some have as much sugar as a can. Soda. That sweet taste may seem harmless, but it's sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. And every spike and crash puts extra stress on your heart. Plus, these packets often contain preservatives and artificial flavorings that can disrupt your metabolism and contribute to inflammation, especially in aging bodies where the immune system becomes more sensitive to chemical additives. Even low-sugar versions can contain maltodextrin, a hidden blood sugar spiker that acts faster than table sugar. Not great if you're trying to protect your arteries or manage blood pressure. Instead, switch to steel-cut or rolled oats and cook them yourself. Add heart-supporting toppings like cinnamon, chia seeds, flaxseed, or a handful of berries. Not only will you cut out the harmful additives, but you'll also nourish your body with powerful plant nutrients that reduce inflammation and support stable blood sugar levels. Deli turkey and low-fat meats, a sodium and preservative. Minefield turkey breast sounds like a healthy, lean protein, especially the kind that comes sliced and labeled low-fat or low-calorie. But here's the catch. Processed deli meats, even when marketed as healthy, are often packed with sodium, nitrates, and phosphates, 3 things your aging heart doesn't want in excess. Why is this a problem? As we age, our kidneys and cardiovascular systems don't handle sodium as efficiently. That extra salt in deli meats can contribute to high blood pressure, fluid retention, and increased arterial stiffness, a major driver of heart failure in seniors. Even if you're watching your salt shaker, a single sandwich made with store-bought deli turkey or ham can have more than half your daily sodium limit. And the phosphates added to keep the meat looking pink and fresh? They're linked to vascular calcification, which makes your arteries less flexible and harder for your heart to pump through. Want to protect your heart? Skip the deli counter and cook your own meats. A simple baked chicken breast, turkey tenderloin, or roast beef from home, seasoned with herbs and olive oil, gives you the protein your muscles and heart need, without the harmful additives. Cook once, slice it yourself, and store it for sandwiches or salads. Your heart will thank you. Fruit juice, a liquid sugar trap, disguised as healthy. Here's a shocker. That glass of orange juice you drink every morning for vitamin C, it could be putting serious strain on your heart. The problem with juice is that it takes all the sugar from fruit, but none of the fiber. When you remove the fiber, your body digests the sugar instantly. This causes rapid spikes in blood glucose, which leads to insulin surges and inflammation, 2 of the main culprits behind heart disease in older adults. Even juices labeled no added sugar or 100% natural can contain 25 to 40 grams of sugar per serving. That's more than your heart wants in an entire day. And it gets worse if you're drinking heart-healthy blends like cranberry or pomegranate juice, which are often concentrated or mixed with other fruit sugars. These sugar surges damage the delicate lining of your arteries, promote the buildup of plaque, and increase triglycerides. And over time, that means higher risk of stroke, heart attack, and heart failure, especially in people over 65 whose metabolism is slowing down. So what can you do? Eat whole fruits instead. An orange with its pulp and fiber digests slower, supports your gut, and still gives you vitamin C without the sugar overload. And if you love that refreshing drink in the morning, try infused water with lemon or berries, or make a homemade smoothie with greens, a small piece of fruit, and some healthy fat like avocado or flaxseed. Final thoughts. Eat smart. Age strong. Aging isn't about restriction. It's about intelligent adaptation. The foods that once fueled you at 40 might not serve you at 65. Your heart is older, your arteries less flexible, and your system more sensitive to sugar, sodium, and inflammation. The truth is, many healthy foods sold in stores aren't made for seniors. They're made to sell. But now that you know what to watch out for, instant oatmeal packets, low-fat yogurts, fruit juices, vegetable oils, deli meats, and whole wheat bread, you're already ahead of the game. Swap them out for whole, nutrient-dense options, sprouted or rye breads over packaged wheat loaves, plain Greek yogurt, over sweetened low-fat varieties, steel-cut oats over flavored instant packets olive, or avocado oil over vegetable oil, home-cooked meats over deli slices, and whole fruits over bottled juices. With just a few smart changes, you can reduce inflammation, balance your blood pressure, and give your heart the quiet strength it needs to keep going strong without medications or confusion. So now I want to hear from you. How many of these foods are in your kitchen right now? Which one surprised you the most? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone you love, especially someone over 65 who's doing their best to stay healthy. Your heart deserves the truth, and now you've got it.